Our next speaker is a tireless advocate for individual freedoms and liberty. She runs the National Homeschool Legal Defense Fund from right here in Connecticut, and she's also the founder and head of the We the People of Connecticut Constitution Lobby that was started last year right from the grassroots movement. Please give a warm welcome to Ms. Deb Stevenson.
Thank you very much. I hope you all can hear me. That's traditionally the problem, that nobody can hear me. I'm sorry. Anyway, I am an attorney, and I frequently go... Can you hear me now?
No.
I'm sorry. I was trying to yell then, okay?
We'll hear it soon.
That's right.
Getting closer.
I'm an attorney, and I frequently go into this building to argue at the Supreme Court. And whenever I do, when I come out, I go into the room next door. I come into the room next door.
Okay,
Can you hear me?
Try now.
Can you hear me better?
Yeah.
Okay. You rolled it down on me. Anyway, when I go in here as an attorney to argue at the Supreme Court, I never leave this building before taking a walk down the hall to the museum, because in the museum is something that inspires me tremendously, and that is the original fundamental orders of the state of Connecticut. Now, when Thomas Hooker came to Connecticut, Thomas Hooker was a reverend. He was a pastor in Massachusetts, and he stood up not only to the people in England when he came over here, but he stood up to the people in the leadership in Massachusetts. Why? Because they were not giving enough individual freedom to him, and he came down to Hartford, and with his brethren in a congregation in Hartford and Wethersfield and Windsor, they got together and said, you know what? We're going to start something new. I'm tired of being ruled by the king. I'm tired of being ruled by an elite. I'm tired of being told what to do by someone else. And so what they did was they wrote the document called the Fundamental Orders of Connecticut. And that was the first time in the history of this world that a government was formed represented by the people. January 14th, 1638, they signed that document that sits inside this building. And Thomas Hooker's speech before he signed that document, his sermon, said, the foundation of authority lies firstly with the consent of the people. That was a novel idea in this whole world. Self-government, individual liberty, and freedom started right here. And I am not about to let anyone take that away. I am honored by that document, by the people who came before us, and I will stand up and defend that document that started all of this until I die. Now, in this day and age, when our liberties are taken away, what we did after that, we, the people, gave some of our unalienable rights that come from God or nature, and we gave some of them to our representatives to act on our behalf. Why? To protect our unalienable rights so we could act freely to do what we wanted to do. When those people that we put in power decide that they are not going to protect our rights, and they are instead going to usurp their authority and defy the Constitution, that is when we, the people, need to take back that authority. It doesn't matter whether you are Republican, Democrat, it doesn't matter whether you're Jewish or Catholic or atheist. What matters is we have a Constitution that protects us from the government right. And when they overstep their bounds, it's time for us to act. We act legally and within the bounds of the Constitution and the rule of law. And we don't tolerate anyone who acts outside of the rule of law, especially those in government. So, with that, I want you to, if you want any more information about how we defend the Constitution, because that is our job, all of our jobs. If you want to join us in that, we have an organization, We the People of Connecticut. It's We the People of CT.org.